Is Dragonheir coming back with more content? Is it coming back to United States? For this video I did some research to find out some more information about those questions. Don't forget to subscribe. Hello guys, WilsonBox here. I've been doing some research since we got that link from that website, from that Chinese website, where they're gonna release Dragonheir once again. Keep in mind that version of Dragonheir releasing in China will be kinda the same like we are playing. Some slightly differences, but the storyline and everything else will be the same. Alright guys, it's the same one we've been playing, so it's not a big deal, okay? We just want that our version, the global one, will improve. Okay, we don't want to start playing another one because it will be exactly the same, just with slightly differences. If we get the updates here that they will get, then we should be fine. But I did some research, which we gonna have a look. Right, so these are some websites I found out. All of this is translated, and some of them give us really nice information. Okay, so this one is from 1 year ago, okay? So when the game released, Dragonheir Silent Gods, it was second on the list, just behind Honkai Star Rail. And as you guys know, Honkai Star Rail, it's a game that gives a big revenue, okay? So Dragonheir behind Honkai means they did a lot of money when the game was released. There are some other information in this website, so they are just talking. This was by Time Weekly. They are talking about how the game is, who made it. So ByteDance under Nuverse, as everyone knew, now is under Tencent. And there's some more information. So it says it was named codename Dragon before, okay? Now we know it by Dragonheir Silent Gods, and it was developed by CGRA Studio, okay? As everyone is aware. And in late June, they changed. It was officially titled Dragonheir Silent Gods, and it was when they started the open beta in September. So according with this website and app growing, Dragonheir Silent Gods, it's open world real-time strategy RPG game that was adapted by Dungeons & Dragons, and with a development time of up to 5 years. So guys, they took 5 years and they invested more than 100 million to create this game, alright? Which can be regarded as the most important product of game release since the establishment of Cherokee Light Year, okay? So this is like the company that created this game. So guys, if they took 5 years and invested more than 100 million, I'm pretty sure SGRA doesn't want to waste all of that time and investment, alright? Of course, now it's under Tencent, but I think Tencent knows what they have in their hands, and that's why probably they want to release it in China as well, because it's a big market and they have a lot of investors there. So as you guys can see here, according with the Sensor Tower data, it was all launched in many overseas markets, as we know, and it landed 9th place in the overseas revenue growth list in the first month of its launch. So according with the DataCN data, was released overseas for first time in September, and among them, in the United States market, it dominated the role-playing game download list for many days after its launch and received 3.3 million downloads in the United States as of September 30. Okay, other popular download markets include Korea, Japan, Brazil, Russia, Mexico, and France. So as you guys can see, United States was one of the places doing the most of the downloads of these games. So I think they know this is a good place to keep this game. I know they stopped it there, but I'm pretty sure they will find out a way to go back to United States. So from this website, there's not much more information I want to talk about, besides saying that, as you guys can see, when Dragonheir Silent Gods released, it was a big hit on the gaming market. In this other website, so this is from 1 week ago, this one is recent. They talk about being a big investment. So here they say it was about 50 million, and so costs of the general, so the R&D, I think this is Dungeons and Dragons, costs of the general car project in China is about 50 million. So they spent 50 million just to get the license for Dungeons and Dragons, and they spent maybe more 300 million, okay, to create this project, all right? So this is already thinking about the release in China. Okay, so they have all this covered for the release in China, and they are planning. So they say they're estimating around 370 euros. We don't have 370 euros at the moment. It says they are reserved for the national server version, as you guys can see. So they already have a lot of euros, more euros than we have for the China version. Okay, 370, we have less than 300. We have 280 something. And as you guys are aware, on the recent leaks of information of other content creators, they released a euro. They're gonna give a euro for free. That looks like the character from the Black Myth Wukong. So there's some nice. So this website here, I think it was like an interview to the creators of this game, the Dragonheir Silent Gods. And it says here, when they're talking original intention of development or Dragonheir Silent Gods, this is a translation issue. The core members of the team told us this game is also a little related to Black Myth Wukong. Okay, so it makes completely sense they creating a character like that Black Myth Wukong, since they are talking about that game. Actually, I had this idea in 2020 when they start developing this game. Time to actually make decisions. It sounds a little emotional, but it's actually the video I watched from Black Myth Wukong at the time, and I felt very envious when I saw that film. So by that time, they established at end of 2020, they established in Guangzhou SG Array Studio. So 2020, it was when they started this company and this project with Dragonheir Silent Gods and Dungeons and Dragons. So in here says Dragonheir Silent Gods performed well in overseas markets in the early days of its launch on the revenue list, and they ranked 27 on the list. The United States market is its largest source of revenue, followed by Korea and Hong Kong and Taiwan. United States was the largest source of revenue. So this means if I was the owner of this company, of course I wanted United States included in my Dragonheir list. Of course. I mean, if they are giving the largest resource of revenue, of course we want this game to be played in United States. That's my way of thinking. I think it's what makes sense. I don't see why they don't want to bring this game back to United States. There's no reason, since it's the largest source of revenue. If it's the place where they have the chicken with the golden eggs, we want Dragonheir back in USA. That's my understanding of it, and I really think eventually they will find a way to bring Dragonheir back to USA. Also, it says here, so remember guys, this is something from 1 week ago. They say after this interview that after experiencing overseas releases, the national server version of Dragonheir has more turning plans, hoping to retain players by reducing lever, I don't know what is the lever, and Crimson enriching content. So the game plan reduced the repetitive gameplay of obtaining cultivation materials, and the gameplay rewards are settled on a weekly, monthly, and quarterly basis. In terms of cryptum reduction, the game strives to achieve the lowest price in the market, and its operation plan will also pay more attention to welfare distribution. So this just means after all the tests they did overseas, so United States, United Kingdom, all the other places, Europe, they have enough results to know what is better for the players and to retain the players. All right, so they're already planning to adopt all of these strategies in the release of China, and hopefully they will bring all of these changes as well, since the game is from Tencent side, to our global server as well. I think that will be the most wise decision they could do. On this other website, so this is the Finance CN, they also talking that the plan for this game is to be long as 5 years, and again, the investment they did was 100 million. Then I found all of these other websites, so this is from a few days ago, guys. So as you guys can see, let me just turn this off. As you guys can see, from 6 of the 8, so it was like 1 month ago, there's also some information. So this is just some confirmation about Tencent taking over this game. So as you guys can see, so Tencent, it talks here, the original wholly owned and was added as a shareholder and held 100% of the shares. At the same time, the company's main personnel all changed. So this is just a confirmation. We already know this, but it's just some more confirmation saying that Tencent took the game. They are taking over Dragonheir Silent Gods. They have all of its shares, so 100% of the shares. And in March, there were reports that part of the ByteDance gaming business had been taken over by Tencent, and former ByteDance employees had joined Tencent's newly established subsidiary. So probably at this time, CRGA should have their employers should be on Tencent's side, and they should be working to Tencent at this moment. So probably they are having a lot of meetings and stuff, planning all the stuff they need to plan to start doing the things they need to do, like bringing more content and more stuff. So more than 1 month ago, kind of 1 month ago, and a few days. So the original one shared, so same thing, saying it's holds 100% of the shares of the game, and that's it. And then finally I have this website, which is not translated, guys. So this one, it says exactly the same thing as the other ones. As you guys can see, it's from a few days ago. So guys, from all of this information, you guys can understand that they know that Dragonheir Silent Gods has a really big potential, and as a big company like Tencent, I'm pretty sure they want to keep the game healthy and bring more content. So they are releasing in China at the moment because they know it will go well. They are just not sure. I read this somewhere, but they are just not sure because of the gaming style. So in China, I think they are not so used to this dark fantasy style. I don't think so, but they want to go for it because they know there's a lot of Chinese players from there playing the global version. So they just want to create that version there and do it there, and they want to keep our global version. I'm pretty sure of that, and eventually I'm pretty sure they will negotiate with United States and bring the game back there. So that's why they want to archivate all the United States accounts, because eventually they can be unlocked and the players can come back and play the game once again. I really hope that is it. And after reading all of this, all the investments they did and all the revenue they obtained after releasing this game, I'm pretty sure they want to bring this game back to United States, and they want to keep this healthy, especially that now Tencent is taking it over. Tencent is taking a lot of games because they have money, so they can invest on this, and they know this is a good investment, this game, Dragonheir, and the game is just starting, okay? So we started playing this game, it's like 9 months old, at the moment. With season 3, season 4, we don't have much content because they started this negotiation, and that's what I think it's happening. So answering the initial questions, I really think the game will come back to United States, and I really think the game will improve. After all this research I did and all this information I found, I think it's really gonna happen. This was all I was looking to tell you guys. Comment below what you guys think about my opinion, if you guys think it will come back or not. I know they are looking a bit greedy sometimes with those banners, season 3 banner coming back on season 4 and stuff like that, and I don't know if that was planned or not. I know that should look greedy. I think the Dragonheir Silent Gods will come back and will be much better in a few months' time. I hope so. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. This was it. See you next time.